Yeah. Here we go.
Hello everybody, I'm here today in Shine Time Studios with my friend Joanie. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm really excited to talk to you about things that light you up. What are some things that inspire you?
Well, so throughout my own personal journey through healing from post-traumatic stress disorder, actually complex post-traumatic stress disorder, the ways that I learned to heal and empower myself through yoga, breath work, chakra work, shadow work, astrology even, bringing that to the community and helping women, men too, of course, but I have a soft spot for helping women to find ways to empower themselves and understand their journey, understand the patterns and maybe why certain things, they've experienced certain things and maybe why they continue to attract certain experiences.
And I love that. I love to help people of all walks of life too, but there's something about helping our younger selves, the people that we can really relate to. And I know I do a lot of this work because I don't want anyone to feel the way I did when I was younger.
Exactly.
So if I can show up for them in a way I wish I was shown up for, that's empowering to me. It's showing me that I'm healing along with them, because for me, I don't know that I'll ever be healed, but I'm healing and I can help them feel more seen in that. So that being said, what sort of advice or guidance could you give to somebody who wants to step into their power more, maybe explore this journey, but they're scared of being seen somewhere or another, or they just think they're crazy?
labels and titles.
Yeah.
I would tell you I would just say really just go with, find a way to tune out the mental chatter, find out a way to just shed the weight of other people's opinions, because this is something that I have learned, and I learned the hard way, is they're gonna talk regardless. They're gonna tell their stories regardless. And one thing that I also like to tell my students all the time is sort of going along with what you said. We're never completely done. We're never fully healed. We're just uncovering one layer after another after another. The purpose is to integrate it. But just really finding a way to shed the weight of other people's opinions, because they're going to talk regardless. And the stories that they make up about you really just tell a lot about themselves instead.
I love that. So you've mentioned that astrology is something that is really big for you. What got you into that modality specifically?
Trying to unravel myself, really. Like I said, yoga, I've been a certified meditation and yoga instructor for a little over 20 years now. So that I already sort of feel like a dinosaur a little bit, but really I have always been interested in astrology, but throughout my own journey, and again, unraveling those aspects of myself, I was like, there's so much more to this. And I knew, okay, I'm a Scorpio, right? But I never really knew what else I was, And so I started studying it on my own. And then I began studying under two incredible humans who have been doing it for my entire lifetime plus. And I just really wanted to find a way to understand myself, but then to also bring that to the community. Like, here, this can also help you, understand yourself in a deeper aspect, in a deeper, we've got DNA that comes from mom and dad, but we've also got celestial DNA.
Yeah, I'm convinced I'm an alien.
I'm convinced that you are too.
Just new. It's okay.
It's good. It's good. I love you.
So you do astrology, you offer yoga, and you wanted to bring it to your community. So you opened a space in your community.
I did.
Tell me about the den and the journey of the den.
I did. So 222 has been a number that has followed me throughout my entire life, right?
Well, I'm glad you're here for this.
Yeah, I'm here for this. I'm here for it, right? Yeah. That's why I loved it so much when I saw what I'm like, oh my God. And I decided, so traveling the festival and the retreat world for so long, I saw all of these communities that had all of these opportunities and options and things, and we didn't have anything here. I was teaching yoga, but I was teaching it in like every single gym. There was not a single yoga studio. There was not a single meditation space. Yeah, and that's not yoga. And it sure as heck isn't meditation, right? But I was doing the best that I could with what I had at the time here, right? And so 222 was a building that was absolutely in desperate need of some love. It was actually on its way to being condemned. It was horrible. And I'm like, this is the place. This is the place. And everyone tried to talk me out of it. And I'm like, no, this is the place, you know. So I secured the building in 2014, but it took me until 2017 to actually get open because I was still, I'm a mother of 2 teenage girls. Well, now they're in their 20s, but mother of 2 teenage girls, trying to navigate that life. And that's a whole vibe.
It is.
It is. Trying to navigate that, still teaching in all of the gyms. And I was teaching in gyms all over Mercer County, Summers County, and Raleigh County.
Wow.
So literally, you know, and then just pinching pennies, just trying to like, you know, I was on a shoestring budget, you know. So in 2017, I got the den open. And initially it was just yoga, meditation, and the chakra classes. Well, then I'm looking around, I'm like, there's so much space here. And so many of my creative friends didn't have a space of their own. They had, you know, Etsy shops or web, but they didn't have a physical location where they could like display. So I started getting in touch with friends of ours from the festival scene, you know, like Spiral Root Sanctuary, lots of our artist friends. And I'm like, hey, you want to throw your stuff up here? And so now it's sort of this healing art studio that's also a metaphysical shop.
I love it.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people's safe space. People go there for naps. They go there for your mama wolf energy.
Yeah, and it's all the things. We got all the cushions, all the blankies, all the sage. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it has become the den. It's where you go and you can recharge. And you host moon ceremonies there. You host just all kinds of empowerment and educational opportunities. So I highly suggest people check it out. It's at 222 Mercer.
Yep, down in the historic section.
Yeah. And is there anything else that you feel you want to shout out to people or let them know that you offer?
Well, so as I am a licensed astrologer now, I do offer natal chart consultations. I cast charts. I do a whole host of charts, whether it's synastry, whether it's progressed, lunar charts, solar charts, just the whole gamut. But then I also do one-on-one coaching with shadow work, chakra work, spell work, ritual work. A lot of people who are like still kind of like peeking out of the broom closet a little bit, you know. I'm so proud because one of the things that I hear all the time is that opening up the den finally gave people here in this community this feeling of safety, like, oh wow, I can come out of the broom closet a little bit. I don't have to feel crazy or wrong, or, you know, there's a place to explore it now. And now you guys are here too, so it's even cooler. But
and what I like to do is I like to invite people that maybe are afraid of, like you said, the image of being seen as witchy or spiritual, or maybe they have like a different religious practice that they're connected to. I invite them to just have a conversation. Absolutely. And to see where the concepts intersect. And like for me, we've realized that a lot of different walks of life, they all want the same thing. They want to be loved. They want to be seen. They want to be heard.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of magic in all the different religious paths.
There absolutely is. That's one of the, I don't like to use the term argument, but whenever someone comes at me in a certain way, it's sort of the way I start my educational process with them, you know, is, you know, I look at religion like a big puzzle, and every single path does have a piece of that puzzle. And if you can just for 1 second step outside your little box and get rid of a label, get rid of a title to a certain way of practicing, you would see that like every path has so many parallels. We're a lot more alike than we are different.
Yeah, I believe that. And I've really enjoyed my journey of seeing all of it kind of come together. I grew up very Christian mindset. I went very witchy mindset. I found my in-between and like
all the things.
And so I had a journey for a while where they actually sent us to different churches and different religious spaces to just see how we were treated in the space. And it was a unique opportunity. It was kind of like mystery shopping, but with churches and like other religious communities. And that is something I found is they all just want to be seen. They all just want to know that something loves them and something is connecting with them. And whatever works for one person is not going to maybe work for another.
Absolutely
and each
not.
person has their own path.
There's you know, the map, and there's California, and there's 100 different ways to get to California.
I agree.
You know, I mean, so, but that's the way I look at it too, is one shoe is not, you know, spirituality is not a one size fits all, whether you want to call it religion, whether you want to call it spirituality, you know, everyone just wants to feel supported and to believe in something intelligent and bigger than us that is holding us, you know, securely, even though it doesn't always feel that way.
Sometimes I'm like, what are you doing?
Where are you?
I love the memes you share with that. So you have the space, but you also work with people from all over. So people, how can they reach you? How can they stay in touch?
So you can just get in touch with the Guide-In page, email, Instagram, Facebook, any of that, especially for my non-locals. I really try to offer like weekly time set aside just for non-locals, because that's the thing, right? Not everybody gets to live in this cute little district that we do, you know. Mm-hmm. So they can find me on the Guide-In page, and we can just go from there. I offer tarot consultations, astrological consults too. And again, if you're looking for your actual path in terms of, you know, all the other stuff, you know, I do also offer ritual and spell assistance and things like that too.
Yay, beautiful. Well, thanks for hopping in here and shining on with me.
I'll be shining.
Yay. All right, y'all, stay tuned for more.